Welcome, class. This is the week 6 review and overview of the content and the discussions we'll have this week. The two discussion items are dealing with the digital divide. What are the barriers? What are some of your observations? Have you seen this? What is the digital divide? And the second is to find one example of one of the 4 principles in Tapscott's open world. So there is, on the readings, we'll talk about the digital divide, the digital natives. What I find interesting is when we have the digital native discussion. Who's a digital native? Who's a digital immigrant? People that absolutely were brought up, as we go on in time, people still feel that they are digital immigrants. A digital immigrants. That article was written around 1990. So, what he's talking about, people born after that should be natives. It's subjective, right? It's what your exposure is, and really that gets into digital divide because as the last video Molinari states, 70% of the human population does not have digital access. Interesting map. I like the map he used. Where is connectivity? There's a lot of open space, and it is difficult to bring access to a lot of those open spaces. In fact, that's a lot of what my company does. We have satellites. We provide internet and data over satellite, and oftentimes it's going into remote areas that may tie to a cell site or it might be a company that has a bandwidth out of the country, and that connectivity or that satellite connection ties into cell sites so people can use smartphones. It's expanding. It continues to expand, but an interesting statistic where at least at the time of the video is a 70-30 split, and the digital nations are dominated by the quote Western nations, U.S., Europe, and a lot of Asia has connectivity. But I want you to use the videos, and then I'd like to comment on what is digital divide, and some of the things I'd like to address on that is is internet access a right, or should it be? And if it is, then who pays for that? Is that something that should be a government-funded thing? Should we fund internet access to other countries? Is that important? What kind of benefits would that be? Or that we absolutely should not fund other countries to have internet access? So how do we bridge that digital divide? And is it an important thing? Is it something that should be addressed?